to do this video going over the daily chores checklist on farm accounts. So I did a previous video to update my daily chores video that I had done months ago, and I had done that daily chores video on my main stronghold. So what I wanted to do today, well, what I wanted to do right now was go through the daily chore list on my farm accounts, and I have 3 farm accounts. So this video hopefully will highlight how simple and easy, by using the daily chores list, you could also apply it to your farm accounts. So let me go ahead and collect the daily shipment. Once we've done the daily shipment, if you can see on the daily checklist, we're going to go to the War Aid Center, and we're going to go to the daily deal, and then we are going to claim that. Once we're done with that, then we are going to go to the map so we can set our rallies. If you notice on the on the map, your marches, I have some marches out. They're garrison right now. So what we're gonna do right now is we are going to use our talent, and we are going to click on the Colossal March, and we are going to bring our troops back so we can run our barbs and get the quests out of the way. What I like to do is use the strongest, go in descending order. So right here I have a stronghold 30, a 22, and another 22. This is the strongest, this is mid, and then this is the weakest. So what I like to do is go with the strongest first in setting the barbs. And I'll go ahead and do this. Let's see. So let me go ahead and set that. So now that I've set that, then I just systematically go through with my other castles to set multiple barbs at the same time, so I can get that out of the way. So if you notice, I've done that. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to set my last barb. Alright, so now that I have 3 barbs running, each of my farms is the sponsor for any one of the barbs. Now what I'm going to do is I went top down to set the barbs. Now I'm going to go bottom up to join the rallies. And I do that because I don't have full marches. I don't have multiple marches that I can fill with my farm. So what I like to do is go from bottom up. I'm going to join, and I'm just going to hit equalize so that I can send some troops, and then in one, and then set the rest of the troops in the last. So I'm now on my baby account. I am now part of 3 rallies. Then I'm going to go to my mid-level account. I'm going to repeat the same process. I'm going to hit equalize. I'm going to join, and then I'm going to send full march to the last rally. And then for my big account, I'm going to join the baby account first. I'm going to send a full march there because actually in my big account, I do have enough troops. And then I am going to repeat the process across. Now all of my farm accounts are in the middle of doing rallies. So I'm going to go onto my big account now, and I'm going to work through the steps on the daily chores checklist. So now that I've set the barbs, I'm going to go back into my stronghold. I'm going to work counterclockwise. I'm actually going to start with Merlin's Trials. I'm going to collect the rewards. I'm going to collect the resources in the stronghold, and I'm going to boost them for 24 hours because I do want to collect as much resources as I possibly can. These are farm accounts, so I want to make sure I hold as much resources as I possibly can with them. I'm going to check the daily, the Magic Spire. I've already set my marches in there. And then, so I don't need to do anything. I'm going to collect in the Royal Arena the chest as well as claim. I don't do any looting in any of my farm castles, so that's not something that I pay attention to. I'm going to come over after collecting the tribute chest. I'm going to do the wishing well. And again, in the previous video, I explained how I swapped my wishing well with my barracks, because in the update, the barracks is usually up at the top where the wishing well is. I'm going to head over to the labyrinth next, and I'm just going to plunder and to get as many coins as I possibly can. Then the next step is I come down to the exchange. I'll go into the trial shop. I'll go ahead and collect. It's pretty much the same thing. All of the speed ups, as well as but this one I'll also do the apocalyptic arcana, because I don't have full apocalyptic statues yet. So though that's the difference between my farm accounts and my main. But yeah, these speed ups are gold, because when the events come around and you can, I mean, you're essentially getting free rewards, free resources for your main accounts. I don't have any Spire loot just yet, so I'm going to go into the Undead Trader and collect. Perfect. I'm going to collect this. And then once I regenerate enough, I'll come back and collect the buffs. Now I'm going to make sure that I've collected I've done the praises. All right. And then once the praises is done, again, depending on where your wishing well is, you might have to do your wishing well. You might have to collect your troops if you've been training troops. After that is done, then you can come over to the Hero Council, collect the free hero, confirm. After then, we're gonna go directly into the Alliance tab, because the marches are not done. Yeah, the rallies are not done yet. So we're gonna go directly into the Alliance tabs. We're going to donate. Now that we have full donation, 20 chances. As soon as we donate, perfect. We're gonna go into the store. We're gonna collect whatever we can collect. Anything that is on sale. Alright, load talent points. Perfect. Alright, so now that we've done the Alliance tab, we're still waiting on our troops, and I think our troops are marching, so that's perfect. It gives us an opportunity to come to the regular map, because we don't have anything else. We don't have anything in Spirit Altar. Yeah, we're good. We're good with that. So we are going to come to the map, and we are going to donate to the portal if we need to. So communal buildings, Alliance portal. Oh, it's ready to open, so we can do that. Spells. If we can make an offering. So I'm going to make an offering now. All right, we've done that. And then, yeah, so now we're just waiting for the troops to come back off of the rally. What I'm going to do is get onto my second farm, and we're going to run through the same steps. We've already done the barbs on the second account, so I'm going to go through the checklist and start off with Merlins. I'm going to collect my resources. I'm going to boost the tiles. Then once that's done, I'm going to come over here to Merlin's Trial. My troops are already in there. Collect the chest, collect the tribute, do the wishing well. Once I'm done with this, then I can go into the labyrinth, just plunder. Oh, and I leveled up. That's great. I'll tackle that at my next login, and come into Alchemist Corner. I'm going to collect everything that I possibly can. And And it all depends on how many coins and stuff that you have. So, for this account, I have a decent amount of coins. I'm good with that. And Spire Loot, I'm still waiting. Now we go into the Undead Trader. March Speed, I can do the learning speed up, and then I have enough for the boost. So I'm going to just collect the boost now. Alright, once I'm done with that, then I go and do my praises. Okay. So now that I'm done with my praises, now I don't have anything else to collect in my stronghold. I'm going to head over to my alliance tab. I'm going to do the donations. So as long as you create a system, I mean, it's easy to blow through if you have multiple castles that you're managing. As long as you have a system, it's so easy to get this done, and it's you can get it done quickly and efficiently. If you notice, I don't go too much back and forth because I know what it is that I'm doing, because I've already followed the system over and over and over again. So now that I've done the research, I've done the store, I don't have any spirit altar stuff that I need to do. The barbarian rallies are 2 of them are done. So I'm actually going to wait for the final one to return, which means that I am just going to donate, come to the map, I'm going to donate to the portal, of which I don't. We learned that from the last one, and so that's that, but I still follow the same process, so that's why I clicked it even though I already knew that the portal was open. You get into the habit of things, and so it's when you cut these corners that all of a sudden you forget what you did, and then you have to go back, and that like cuts into the efficiency portion of why the daily chores checklist is the reason for it. I mean, it's there for efficiency, and it's there to help you manage your time better. So now that the final march is back, we're going to go back in. We're going to heal these troops now. I do have multiple devices, and so I'm actually going to be healing. I'm going to be clicking heal, help to heal for my other devices. So now that we're done with that, let me go ahead and get into my last castle to do all of the chores there. So I am going to go into my stronghold. I'm going to clear out everything in my mailbox. Once that's done, then I am going to start from Merlin's Trial again. Collect all of that. There might be a little lag because this baby farm I'm actually using BlueStacks for. I have 2 devices to manage my other 2 farms, and I use BlueStacks for my baby farm, and so that's just the process that I use. If you don't have multiple devices, that's quite okay. You just do what you can, but the process is all the same. And so, yeah, I hope this, by covering this, you can at least see that if you have to manage multiple accounts, it's not as daunting as you would think, as long as you can create an efficient system to help you manage your accounts. So I'm almost done with my baby account. I'm just gonna go and plunder in the labyrinth and get through that. There we go. Okay. Go into Alchemist Corner. Let me go ahead and collect what I can collect. I need the Arcana. And if you notice, on top of my baby account, I don't have a lot of trials rewards, and this one is already like almost 3,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to collect the first 2, and that is sufficient. Then I'm going to wait for the Spire crystals again, but I'm going to use up the Undead Trader coins and collect what I can here. I need to build them up so I can get these accolades. You definitely want to get these accolades. If you're not a farm, on your main account, you definitely want to get the accolades. On a farm account, it really doesn't matter. I like to have a few on my farm accounts, though, just in case I need points or something for raid. And so it's a whole lot easier to share resources if your farms have already been plundered by other people, like at least a small hit. And so that's why to have an accolade or two is super useful. So now that's done. Let me go ahead and heal these troops before I open up the Alliance tab and do my donations. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. Again, it's the same process for all of the strongholds that I manage, my main as well as my farms. This is just, and I follow the same process, again, just to make sure that I don't miss anything or I don't second guess myself that's going to cause me to double check whether or not I did something. And so now that I've done my donations, oh, see, I already skipped ahead. So store, I'm going to collect everything that's on sale. Well, everything that I need that's on sale. I definitely do the boost on my farms because they should be able to hold my resources. Alright, so I think that's about it there. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to donate to the portal, and again, the portal is already done. I'm going to click on spells. I'm going to make an offering. I don't have anything to offer. And then now that that's done, we can go ahead and we've already healed troops. We can go ahead and, whoops, what's this? Okay. We can go ahead and finish off the rest of our stamina. Just equalize and then set them off. Again, I'm only looking for the monsters that that are 10 stamina and below. It doesn't really matter to me it really doesn't matter to me the level that they are, as long as they don't go over 10 stamina, because I want to, I have one more, because I just want to get rid of as many quests as possible. So go ahead and do this one. Perfect. Alright, so now with that last one, the only thing that we're going to do here is we're going to clear out. Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, and then we're just waiting on that fourth one, which should happen any moment now. The only thing that we're waiting on is for the troops to return, because once the troops return, then we can get them to heal. But now that that is done, we can go ahead and click on quests. We can go ahead and claim these. And then alright. Okay, so now that the troops are home, we're going to go ahead and heal whatever we have to heal. Alright. Okay, so we've healed them up. We've done everything that we needed to do. Now it's just a matter of sending troops for gathering. So with this baby farm, I only gather food. Because we are not building anything right now, I actually have a lot of troops that I can send out for food. So I am going to first search a level 8 if I can. Nope, nothing there. Nope, nothing there either. Okay, so I am going to scour. There we go. There's a 7. Let's march there. Here's another 7. Let's march there. Here's another 7. Let's march there. I have 4 marches that I can do. Here's another 7. And I think I have... Oh, okay. I have a lot of troops left. Alright, so let me go ahead and try to get rid of as many troops as I possibly can in these last 2 marches. Let's see. Okay, I think that should be alright. And then I'm going to activate on level 9 benefits to get the additional march. Now I can come here. Oh, so I need a level 6. Let's see, here we go. So 280, 222. Now we're just going to go ahead and march. All right, and now we're done with that. We're going to click on talents. I don't have the instant harvest, and so yeah, we're good to go. This baby farm is done. I'm going to come back to my mid-level farm, and I'm going to heal. If I need to heal, I don't need to heal. So now I'm just going to burn through my my stamina. There's 1. There's 2. What else I got? I like to just use the cavalry because the cavalry is super fast. It marches faster than any of the others. So let me go ahead and find another one. There we go. There we go. And we've burned through the stamina. So let's go ahead and clear that out. Let's go ahead and claim these. Alright. There we go. We're done with those. Oh, we can heal now. Perfect. So now that we've burned through all of the stamina, I'm actually going to do something different on this one. I have my marches preset. This is typically my build march. So I'm going to do that, and I send my mid-level and my big farm over to the Alliance mine. So now I can send all of this except for that one. I want to send my sieges because sieges have higher load capacity, and so I'm going to send all of them there. And then with the rest of my troops, I am going to send out on to the map. Let's see. Where can we go? Where can we go? So for my main marches, let's see how many troops are left. Okay. For my stronger farms, I like to just gather silver and iron. So I use my baby farm because I don't have that many troops on it to be able to hold. I'm just going to add a little bit more to this march to get rid of most of my troops. My baby farm can hold food a lot better than my other 2, so that's the reason why I'm doing this. Okay. So use recipes. Alright, and then I have 1 more march. Go ahead and open that up. One more. I just need 1 more. Let's see here. This is by far the hardest part about doing the daily chores is just finding the resource tiles. And so, but once you find the resource tiles, then you are good to go. There's a level 7. Perfect. So now I'm just going to send the rest of my marches out. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that there's no troops left in my castle. And I don't want any troops left in my castle because, see, there's nobody in the castle. You can double check. Yep, nobody in the castle. And I do that because I'm unshielded. These two, my two big farms are unshielded right now. So, and that's the reason why I get rid of all of the troops as quickly as I can after I'm done with all of the chores. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on my main, my big farm, and get done everything that I need to get done here. And I already did everything that I needed to do, so all I need to do is burn through the stam, which this one should be the easiest because it's a lot stronger to burn stam. The marches are a lot quicker because it is also a bigger, it's a stronghold 30, so I'm pretty good with the research and stuff on it. So that's why this one should be the fastest. Okay, and then just like that. 1, 2. We're just waiting on the last 2 to hit. Alright. Cool. So we're done with that. Alright, so now that they're returning, let's go ahead and claim. Let's finish these off. Okay. Come back. My big farm took a smashing the other week, and I don't have enough resources to heal all of them. So I just use up whatever I got to set them to heal, and just heal it incrementally. Because then you're not opening up some stuff in your backpack unnecessarily. Like your farms are supposed to be there to kind of help you build up for your next upgrade on your main. So I don't like to open up anything in my bag to help heal my farm troops. They're a lot more indispensable than my regular troops, which means that I only use what is open. And you want to be able to do that because you also don't want to have like too much stuff open on your castles. So now I need to get rid of my troops. Let me go ahead and do the same thing that I did with my mid troop. And then now let me go ahead and set. There we go. Alright. I already have my troops. Nope. I don't know why that did that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. So we do that, and now we can go ahead and call these troops back and go find the level 7s and the 8s, silver, as well as iron. There we go. And just like the other one, I want to make sure that I send. Let me just send the entire one. There we go. I just want to send all my troops out, so they don't get smashed just sitting in my stronghold. I already got enough troops in the sitting in the hospital. That's a 6. And again, I use my bigger farms to be able to mine silver and iron. Okay, do that one. And then, let's see. There we go. Now I can use the rest. Perfect. Alright, and we're done with that. So, now we don't have any troops sitting in our castle other than the hospital, of which is going to take 4 hours. So that's enough time for me to log back in at a later time to make sure that I reset the peace shield on my baby farm as well as my main. And so, yeah, that is me doing chores on all 3 of my farms in 30 minutes. When I did the chores on my main, it took me 15 minutes or less. So for 2 additional strongholds, an additional 15 minutes to complete all 3 chores on all 3 three strongholds. That's not that bad. So altogether, I've taken 45 minutes to be able to get all of the chores done on all of my strongholds. And so I hope this video is super useful for you. I hope that you use the daily chore checklist, and it's going to help you systematize how you get through the chores that you need to get through in order to make sure that you're constantly growing without having to always be on the game. So you can spend time with the family, you can spend time working or doing whatever it is else that you do. And so with that, I hope this video is super useful for you. Go ahead, like, subscribe, or comment on the video. That would be super useful. And I do hope that you get to check out the daily chores checklist. With that, have a great evening.